All right, what's up, guys? I am back. Let's see. It's been a while since I touched this project. Let's see where we are. Okay, I can still pick up weapon. Okay, cool. Can still pick up everything. And can I still equip everything? Yep. Yeah. SWAT. Okay. And what is this? Oh, okay, yeah. So I can buy stuff from this guy. Okay, and I can. Let's see if I can sell it to this dude. Sell him some stuff. Okay, cool. And 50 grand, 50 grand. Okay, cool. All right, so today we're going to start working on the storage system. What is this? Oh, this is the exit. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, today we're gonna work on the storage system. I don't really have anything planned out. It's just we're just gonna go uh kind of like a live thing, but not really live. Okay. And before I show you this, I would like to show you one of the courses that I'm working on. And if you guys want to purchase it, it's not gonna be a lot of money. It's probably gonna be like $5. But it's kind of like a base claim system type stuff. So, oops, come on, what is going on? I hate when Unreal does that. So basically, let me move this guy, both of them out. So on the right we have the client, the one I'm controlling right now, and on the left that's the server. So this is the base. So basically this is the base, and if you walked in here, you see door not open or anything, but when you walk here it show you a widget to claim the base. I would warn you, if you had headphones, lower your volume right now because this is gonna get loud. So press E, claim the base. Now it shows you some of the stuff that you have, and once I walk outside this green area, the widget goes away. But if I go back, boom. I don't have these stats yet. Okay, something I'm still working on, but this is what it is. And if the client goes to it, boom, nothing, because this base already claimed by me. Okay, you cannot interact with it. Door is not open for them. And then if you see on top, it says you are not the owner of the base. And but if the owner shows up, you get the little widget thing, and then door open, and then door close. And these right here, this thing right here, it spawn dynamically. So like after I claim the base, this little, I don't know what you would call it, bench or whatever, chair, spawn dynamically. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm still working on the course. But all these already recorded and ready to upload. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it where there's a station here, okay, or something. You can press a button and then it will let you select whatever you want to place here to build. You know what I mean? Just kind of like if you play State of Decay 2, something like that. And the way I have it too is like the way I want to build it. It's if you can claim the base in two ways. You can either pay for it, or you can have a bunch of zombies or whoever inside of it, and then when you kill them, and then not the base, you can just, you see that this, you can have it in the inside and let this open by default. And then once you kill all the zombies, and then you can just walk to it and then claim the base, and then everything becomes yours. Okay, so I'm still working on this. Whenever this is the course is finished, it's available, and I will post a link on it, for it. So all right, let's get started. And let me move this out the way, and here let me just create a folder. Storage folder. And I'm trying to think would that allow when we do the crafting, people gonna need to be able to craft a storage. But okay, I'm gonna have two different type of storage. I'm gonna have one that comes with the character automatically, where they can just put their stuff, and I'm also gonna have one where you have to craft that one to place it in your work. Okay, so this gonna be the one that comes with the character. BP default safe, and let's open it up, make sure it's replicated, and let's see, what do we need? I need a static mesh, and let's get a scene component here, and let's make it default root. Let's call this safe mesh, safe mesh. And do I have anything here? Military parts pack. Yep, I think I have some stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can get this in the Epic Marketplace, but let's see, military parts. Let's get the ammo crate. Take it here. Boom, voila. Okay, so now let's add either let's do a sphere collision instead of let's make this the child over here. Let's make the sphere by 150, and let's show it in the game for now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a pretty much a dynamic widget, so that way I can use it for different things. Let's say interaction widget, and let me add canvas panel, another one. Oh, no, let's get a vertical box. Yeah, vertical box. Let's put that vertical box in the center. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.5, 0.5, and then make it size the content. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a text. Say E or F, doesn't matter. Add another one. 2, enter. Right. Okay, and the first one, let's wrap it with a border. Center. And yeah, keep the text white, the box white. Make the text this color. Put it in the center. Yeah. And center. Wait, why is this not center? Okay, what are you doing? Okay, this is the box. All right. So get the text, put the text center. I'm telling you, sometimes I hate Unreal Engine because I did the very exact same thing in my other project and it worked perfectly fine. But this one is just, it want to act stupid. The very same thing I did. With a border. I guess why the F isn't working. Alright. Okay, back to script 15, and let's add a little bit of padding at the bottom for this. Let's do 10. Yeah, 10 should be fine. 2 and right. Okay, so with that, I think this is too big. I think it's too big. Yeah, and then let's just put E. E looks better. I don't know why F looked a little bit weird, but yeah. Okay, cool. So now go to the event graph, and then we're gonna set a custom event, update text, update text. Make sure this is a variable. Display, and let's say display text. Okay, and then here we need a new variable, text display. You don't want to call it the same because it's gonna give you an error. So this one needs to be instant, editable, and expose on spawn. Okay, so let's grab the display text, say set text, and then put this one here, and then you can also, let's see, do I need this? You can also do one for reset text. Grab this, and then remove this. Reset text. Okay, so keep it like that. And in the character, under the widget, find a little space. Server show interaction text. And once that, and then after that, make sure it's on the server. And let's grab this. Do another one, client, show interacting text. Make sure it's on the client, and then we can say create widget, and the widget is interaction widget, and then you get this. Okay, promote this to a variable, interaction ref, and let's make sure it's valid. If it is valid, if it's not valid, create it, and then add it to the viewport. Add to viewport on both, and plug this here, and then do this, and pass the text. Now on the server, let's call the client show interaction text, and then you pass that here. Okay, and let's do another one. Server remove interaction text. The reason why I'm giving it this long descriptive name is so if I leave this for like a month and come back, I know what this is. I'll show you one on my server, and I need to stop doing that too. I need to stop uploading more often. Okay, client remove interaction text. Make sure it's running on the client, on the server. Okay, get the text, the reference to the widget. Make sure it's valid. If it is valid, we simply say remove from parent, and then we call reset text. This is gonna set it to nothing. and then call client remove interaction text. I don't know why I'm always doing that. And cool. So now you can just add a comment, show and hide interaction text, and we know what this is. So now if we go to the BP default save event graph, let's move the event tick, let's move that, and we can just remove this too. Let's select the sphere collision, add a event begin play, and then overlap. I mean event begin overlap. Let's say JC message or whatever you call your character. I mean the interface. Promote this to a variable and enable the input. We did this a long time, many times. We've done this a bunch of times. And let's say get player controller, and we need a new variable to make sure can interact. It's replicated. Set it to true. Okay, and then down here we can say can interact, and we're gonna set can interact to false. And then here we can get the player character and we say server show interaction widget, and then now we get this little text box where we can say to interact with what is this, save or create? I guess we can call it create. And then down here we can say server hide interaction text widget. And now if I go, let's give this a color so I can find it. Here, place one right here. If I hit play, go over here, to interact with create. What's going on here with the remove from parent? Server hide. Did I call it hide? Oh, I guess I already had one. Server remove. Yeah, I guess we already had one. Hey, it's been so long. It's been so long. Yeah. It's gonna keep doing that BS. I gotta close my other project because I don't know what Epic got going on. If I have two of them open, start lagging. Interact, remove, interact, remove. Okay, cool. So now what we want to do is when we press E, we want to create the inventory for the slots for the storage box. Okay, so if you want to make it dynamic, you're gonna have to create we're gonna come here and create the variables here, but we need to go to the character and add a variable, and we're gonna say storage inventory, and let's put this on the storage category, storage, and turn into item info. Turn this into item info and make it an array. Make sure it's replicated. Now, if you want, you can just add however many you want here, or you can go the way we did it for the inventory. Just add another variable, say storage size, whichever way you want to go, and make this an integer, and then drop it into the storage. Give it a default value. Okay, so I'm gonna do my 15 for now. So now inside of storage, let's create a new folder, widget, and we can copy the inventory icon and drop it into storage. Make a copy because it's pretty much gonna be the same thing. Okay, we're gonna have to remove some stuff from it though, because yeah, let's remove this because on click we're not trying to equip anything. Wait, where is this? What do I have? I'm not doing drag and drop. What is this? What's going on here? Why do I have mouse button down? I don't know why do I have, I'm not, yeah, okay. I guess I was doing drag and drop, but not in this one. I do have a project where I have drag and drop though. This is gonna be my next course coming up because I'm building a full survival game, something like Dead Side or whatever. I'm already working on it, and I can show you in a bit whenever it comes up. And this one will be let's say a new one, and we're gonna add it to the group. It's gonna say storage and yeah, storage and okay, and display and exit that. Let me show you. This is the new project that I have. See, I can grab my weapons and stuff, and if I try to drag it to a slot it doesn't belong to, give me this red little background and it won't equip it. But if I drag it here, boom, put it on me, boom, see, everything still work. And I already have it where it can shows on the character. I just unplug it because I'm trying to test something out, because I'm trying to test when I drop it on the character to do it. But right now I can still unequip, you know, and I can put them in a slot. So, but right now the slot is not working yet, but that's what I have so far. And I also have the main menu where your character can, you can select a character and everything. Okay, back to the other project. Let's not waste any time. Okay, let's open this and say canvas panel. Let's add a canvas panel. Let's add a horizontal box. Let's put it to the center, and it's a 0, 0, and let's make it about 1300, about 700.5.5. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, let's add a border here. Wrap it with a size box because you might want to change the size of yours, but for now let's just say fill. Let's change the color to something like this and add another border on top of that one with a padding of 6. Change the color to this. Let's change the background one to a different color like this. Okay, and on top, let's call this body. Okay, and let's add a canvas panel. I don't have any design in my head. I'm just like adding nothing. It's plain. I'm just going. That way you can see my thought process when I'm trying to build something like this. And canvas panel. Let's add another border. Make it fold it to the top. 50. And background, let's make it this color. Yep. And let's add a text to it and send. Nope, not center. Down here. Yep. And let's say 15. And this one would be storage. All caps. Storage. And the size, let's make it 16. And you can duplicate this. This one? Nope, not this. This. What the? Oh no, the whole size box. I need to duplicate. Yeah. So the reason why I did that is now I can just give this a default. I can make it auto and then say this is gonna be a small little one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can add different things around it. Matter of fact, let's make this about 900. It's too big. Yeah, 1,000. Yep. And then this one, give it a padding to the right, about 15, so you can have some storage. And here will be player inventory. Yeah, something like that. So this is where the slot for the storage will be, and this is where the player inventory will be. So whatever item you already have in your inventory. Okay, it's still too big. 900. Yeah, cool. So this one. Storage. Inventory. Okay. So now let's go to the character. And we can say, we can create the inventory for it. I mean the functionality for it. Custom event, server, show. Let me see if I can do a dynamic one too. Show storage. Let's get a storage widget. I'll think about this one. Okay, and nope. Client. This one on the client. This one on the server. And let's do the same thing. Create widget. You know what? Yeah, let me try that. See if that will work. Create widget. Promote this to a variable. Default. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try widget. So that way I don't have to keep repeating this function here or this thing here. See if it's valid. If it is, this needs to be changed to a user widget. Did it already did it? The widget. Object reference. Yep, already. Okay, it already put it for me. Good. Add to viewport. And we add this. We get player controller. Set show mouse cursor to true. And set input mode. Gaming UI. The reason why I'm doing this is so that way I don't have to keep creating the same widget over and over again. I can just create that one and then whenever I need to call a widget, I just pass the class. Okay. and I can add a variable. So is default widget open, and let's change this to make sure it's replicated. Set it to true, and then down here we say if default widget is open, we're just gonna remove it. If it's not, we're gonna add it. Let's change this to default widget, or whatever you want to call yours, and grab this default widget, make sure it's valid. If it is, we're gonna remove from parent, grab this, set it to false, and we can set the input mode. Come on, set input mode to game only, because we return it back to the game. And then we're gonna set this one to false because it's no longer open. Now we can call client show default show storage. I should call it default widget. Yeah, default widget client show default widget, and then pass the class also. In here, do the same. Server show default widget, and do the same thing. So now let's move this. Create dynamic widget. Now, if we go back to here, let's see. How do I want to do this? I can say server show default widget, and then now we can just select the class instead of having to create everything. We can just have a what's that called? What did I call it? Storage env. Hopefully it works. Hopefully. Let's see. If I run through here, let's see. Yep, it should. Wait. But something happened. Oh, okay, because this one is automatically become true by default. So if I do it again, it should not just move here. See? Now it's stuck here. So a good thing about this now is, let's say if I wanted to call it somewhere else, let's say go to the default. See, now if I didn't want to show the interaction test, I can just add this to wherever I want to show a widget, and I just pick the class from it. Now let's say if I wanted to show something else, let's see. Let's see if I wanted to show the inventory icon. Now when I run over here, I should see the inventory icon. See? Now you see the inventory icon. Whichever widget you want to show now it's dynamic. Now you can just select the class, so that way you don't have to keep, you don't have to keep repeating, and then whatever functionality you have in that widget will still show. But for now, let's put this back together. But I don't want to do that. I just want to call it when I press the E key. Okay, but I also need to, I also need to create one where if I leave, it will move it automatically. Server remove default widget. so that if I walk away from the client, no, I know. Client, we move the default widget, and then on in client, on the server. Okay, I already have it here, and default widget, make sure it's valid. If it is, then we move from parent, and we also want to do this here, all of this, because we're going to set it to close and reset the input and everything. So that way, if we go back again, everything should be fine. So we say client, remove default widget. So if I go to the safe, if it was here already, if I say server show default widget, and make sure we put that thing back to true. Storage, and then down here where we begin end overlap, server remove default widget. So now what's gonna happen is when I run over here, stay inside the body show, move out and go, show, go. See, nah, it's dynamic. But like I said, make sure we go back here and then set this to true, because I want to open it up when we press the E key. So back to the safe, say interact btn or whatever that button is. Yep, say if the can interact is true, I mean we are inside of it. Let's make this bigger, 300. If can interact is true, we grab the character, make sure it's valid. If it is, we call server show default widget, select the widget, storage, and then we also want to hide the interaction text. Server hide interaction widget. Is that the one? Is this the right one? Okay, remove. I call it remove. Yeah. Server remove. Server remove interaction text. Yep. Okay, now let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Press E. Oh, F. I had an F. That's why you need to have your text say the same thing. Okay, but when you close it again, we can, if we close it, let's go here. If we close it down, what is it? No, that's the interaction text. If we close it here, we can call server show interaction text, but we don't know what we are interacting with. What I'm trying to do is when we close it, it should say something, but we can pass. I think we can just pass the text. Right, so see, if I open, close, that doesn't work. I guess doesn't matter. Like show interaction text. Yeah, forget about this. We can just walk back out. But yeah, so this is what's going on. I'll think about this and trying to fix it later. Yeah. So now what we can do, we can just create the player controller in the player inventory and do everything else. Let's see, that's the icon. Let's grab this. Let's make it 1100 because I know the inventory have a lot of sorry about that, guys. I know the inventory have a lot of space in there, and what I want to do, I want to well, what we can do, we can go to the inventory. We can go to the inventory widget and copy some of the pre-built functionality already. Inventory widget, yeah, down here. You can just go here, see this, build inventory. You can just copy the whole thing. Build inventory. Go here. Make sure you get the player reference first. Get player pond. JC. And then, because I know we're gonna need a reference to it. So let's do it. Anything, let's do it. And we also need to go add the grid. Yeah, yes sir. Place it here. Make sure these are all variables. And like I said, we need the grid. And plug this down here. And if we go here on the inventory in the canvas panel border, not this, down here, let's add a scroll box. Make sure it's fill. And top, let's say 60. Yep. Yeah, I know. And add a uniform grid panel. Give it a name. Grid. Did I call it grid panel or grid? What do I call it? Yeah, grid panel. Grid panel. No, that's one function gone. I mean, one error gone. Plug this. Refresh. Row size. Create that. What's missing? Refresh this. Now we're all good. Make sure the row size. Put 5. And let's see. Let's go see. Oh, this won't work because I didn't plug. Oh, this will show the inventory icon. Let's just make sure it's even there. I think it's small. Oh, probably because down here, did I put anything in the storage? 15. And I didn't change anything. Yeah, I sure didn't. Hey, we don't need the inventory. We're not trying to get the inventory. We're trying to get storage inventory. Oh. Get storage inventory. Copy and put this here. Remove this. And I didn't even rename this, did I? Storage widget. Yep, sure did not. Storage icon. Storage icon. Now this will disconnect. Just delete these. It says set item info. These are important, so when we're doing the transfer of the item, we can have reference to them. Set index. Also this. Make sure you set these so you don't get any errors. And I think here I need to set this to fill. Yep, this is fill. Yep. Okay, let's go see what's going on. Why is it not showing up? I think it's here. I think it's because they are the same color. That's probably why it's doing that border. Let's make this a bright light. Let's see what is going on. Did I call it? Did I call it? Probably didn't. Yep, I know I did not. Build inventory. I didn't call the function. Now, let's see. There we go. There they are. So let me do a little bit, like that. Control Z to undo it, and then put a padding of 3, 100, 100, and wait. Make sure this is aligned to the left. Now, if I want, yep, I'm still making a mistake. Come on now, get your stuff together. Build inventory. Get your stuff together, sir. Build inventory. If I run here, I need to deal with that flicker thing. What? Yeah, it's probably because of the color too. You can't. I'm probably gonna have to change the color. Okay, what is going on? It was just here. What did I do wrong? Because I called the build inventory. Right. Storage icon. Okay. Oh, this unplugged. Yeah, definitely gotta fix that. Yeah, there it is. Baby. Let's make the row size 6 or maybe 7. Maybe 7. Yeah, and let's turn it down a little bit. Let's shrink it down to 900, and then the row size can be 12. It's your game. You start it however you like. 900 even too big. Let's say 840. Like I say, it's your game. You make it look however you please. Just showing you the functionality. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want. And then now, if we with it like that, if I pick up some item, we should already see the item in there, if I'm not mistaken. What you doing? Trying to access property character ref. Okay, I'm getting error for this. Let me see some. Interesting. Oh yeah. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. This right here, we are building the inventory, not the storage. Oops, sorry guys. Storage. We are building the storage on this side, but as you can see, that's the same way we're gonna do it for the. Okay, so this will be the inventory icon because we are building the player inventory on that side. So we can say set item info. Like I said, this is live debugging, guys. Set index. Item info will be this, and the index will be that. And yeah, okay, cool. But we need to change the name too, because just in case, if you know what, hold on. If I go to game setting, auto pickup, let's set it to false. Okay, grab 1, 2, open here. Huh, still not seeing anything. It's supposed to be the player inventory. Did I add it? Yeah. Inventory icon. Get. Did I get the storage again? No, I didn't want the storage. Oh, inventory. Get inventory. Yes. What am I doing? Okay. Fingers crossed. Haha. Voila. Voila, my friend. Voila. And this border, where's the border? Let's change the color to here and 0.4. Voila, my friend. So now if you want to get ahead of me, okay, and I'm gonna give you a little hint. If you want to get ahead of me, you see how we did this? And I said build inventory. Let's change this. Yeah, let's say build player inventory. Okay, now you can just change these to put it like P in front of them so you can know this is for the player inventory. You can say P player column, and you can say P player row size. Okay, now if you want to get ahead of me, right, because I'm gonna stop this video here because it's getting long. If you want to stop ahead of me, get ahead of me, you can create a custom event, call it build whatever, like build storage. Okay, repeat the same process here, but instead here grab the storage inventory that we have on the character. Let me show you. I will do it on the next video, but I'm just giving you a heads up if you want. Grab this instead of the player inventory. Grab this and then do the same thing, and here change it to the inventory icon. Okay, the storage icon. Change to the storage icon, and then repeat the same process. Make sure you add a grid to same way we add the grid, the scroll back in the grid. Make sure you add it down on this side, and then where is it? Yeah, and then continue down the chain. So, and another thing too, to transfer item from the player to the inventory, it's the same thing. You simply just go. What did I create it? Here, you see where this function pick up item, the pick up item function that we create this. You can duplicate the same thing and say add item to storage, and then you change the stuff around. But I will do it in the next video, but I will just give you a heads up if you wanted to get ahead of me and build it. Okay, so for now we can just pick up some item, okay, and then it will be in our inventory. See, because it's our inventory, everything still works. We can still equip everything, but it's not removing it because I don't think I added the functionality to remove it. Okay, so with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.